Hello everyone, I just want to show you how easy it is to upload your pages to Dreamweaver using Dreamweaver CC, and I'm just going to show you how easy it is. Basically, I'm going to launch Dreamweaver. Okay, once Dreamweaver has been launched, I'm just going to go to Site and then New Site. I'm going to give the site a name. I'm going to call it Waterman 1. Where do I want my files to go? I think I'll have them go to my desktop. So I'll choose desktop. Then I go to server, and I'll get choose plus, the plus sign, add new server, and I'll give the server a name. I'll call it Batman 1. Now, with this new server we're using, you have to choose secure FTP. That makes the site a little more secure. Secure FTP, that's SF as in Frank, T as in Tom, P as in Paul. The address that I'm going to have you use is the site address is vader.aacc.edu. Okay? Then you're going to put in your username, and this is the username that I have sent to you, and it should begin with CTP01 and then dash whatever I've given you. So okay, so in this case I'm gonna move some windows out of the way. I'm gonna use number 3. All right, and then I'm gonna put in the password. And in order to tell whether your page will be uploaded, you have to test the username and the password to see if it's accurate. So I got Dreamweaver connected to your web server successfully. That means that your password and your username is good to go. All right, so I'm going to click OK, and then I'm going to click Save. And in this case, I'm going to click Save again. The root folder you have chosen is the same as the root folder, so I'm going to say proceed anyway. I don't mind. I don't mind. So it's just going to update the site cache because I have a lot of stuff on the server and on my desktop. Okay, so at this point, you see the local files right here, and I'm sure your local files will be somewhere around here on your computer. So what I want to do is I want to see both the local and the server files. So I click that window to expand, the local and server files. To connect to the server, I simply click the Connect to Remote Server button. And right there, these are my server files. You're going to see these server files on your server. Don't pay any attention to these files because they have no significance to what you're going to be doing. What I need you to do is to learn how to create folders and then putting files there and placing those files into folders. Now, all you simply have to do to create a folder on your server, which is, you can tell this is your server because it says remote server, it says local files. So all you have to do is right click on your left side and say new folder. Call it Lab 1. Use a hyphen because if you use a space, it will show up as a % sign in your URL address. Okay, so it's important that you use an underscore to separate words and numbers. Okay, so I'll press enter. So I've already created a folder. I can right click and I can create a new file, a new HTML file. By right clicking, I say new file, and that's a new HTML file. I can create a file from scratch, but in your case, you're going to be moving your files from the right side where your local files are to your left. So I'll just call this index1 just because I can do so. All right, and then I'll hit enter. And if you want to put this file inside a folder, I'm just going to open it. Yes, I'm going to save it. And then I'm just going to type some words on there. I can type in here, I can say, hello, world. Okay? And maybe I'll adjust the height. H1. H/H1. I just wanted some information to be inside the some information to be inside the page when I load it. Okay, so that's fine. All right. Hello world. Fine. All right, and I'll save that. So now I want to put this index file inside of that folder. You're going to be putting your images in index files inside of the folder. Now I can just simply drag it and drop it right onto the folder. It says, are you sure you want to move the selected file? I say yes. So now you see inside this lab 1 folder there's an index file. Okay, now suppose you want to get your files from this side onto this side. All you have to use is the up arrows, and that's called the put file to remote server. It's the up arrow. Select the file you want to put up there, and then you click the up arrow. File is there. Now I can take that file, drag it right into the lab 1 folder. Yes. Okay. And that's how easy it is. Okay. So I've shown you how to go in and log into the server and then place your files into the folder. That should work for you. Okay. Hope that helps. Hi, Natasha. Um, in order to open the files that I send you, you have to go to the website, which is right here. Download the file, which shows you chapter 1 zip, and you have to know where you're downloading your file to, so that you know how to get it when you go into Dreamweaver, how to search for it. So you have to know a little bit about Windows, and that's a basic thing. You have in Windows, when you download a file from the web, you must know how to get that file that you've downloaded, even if you have to do a search. Okay, but it seems like you're having trouble locating the file. But anyway, here is what you have to do. Basically, go into Dreamweaver, and then you go to File, because I have Dreamweaver already open. All right, go to File, Open, and then in my case, I'm gonna go to Downloads. The chapter 1 zip file is right here. You can open it. It's right over here, but I've opened it already. And then I'm gonna go to DW1 and then click Open. But the key is knowing where you have downloaded the files. You might have to contact the help desk so they can walk you through some basic windows so that you'll know how to open up a file that you have downloaded. But this is what it looks like once it's in Dreamweaver. Then you can make the necessary changes, like saving it as an index file, index, or you can give it another name. I think they're telling you to name it Bloom or Bloom. So you can do that. And that's all she wrote. I hope this helps you. Okay.